9:48. Just turn that down. I definitely don't want to get a copyright infringement from Ween, greatest band in the world. The other day I mentioned the HomePod from Apple and how it could possibly replace my home theater setup if I can AirPlay from... Well, I walked you through what I do here on my setup. I won't do that again right now, but I want to answer some givers that made a comment. Two guys, Amjad Khan, he said you should be able to AirPlay directly from the Mac to the HomePod. It's an AirPlay device, so it should just appear on the list on the Mac. That's Amjad Khan right here. Where are we? Yep. And then also Will Kenyon. He suggested, sounds interesting, I wonder if the yada 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 yada. Oh no, hang on. Someone else. Yeah, Hendrik Eber. He suggested you probably want to AirPlay directly from the Mac to the HomePod, Ben. That'll save you yada yada yada. So what he's suggesting is, instead of going from here to the Apple TV, just put the speaker somewhere there and just AirPlay directly from it. Now that is interesting because I want to have the television on, like the display like this, and I also want to be able to use my iPad here with the remote app. So right now this connects straight through to, well, you get the choice to choose devices. Where are devices? So I'm on the Apple TV here, or you can choose the library. Now that's all cool. If I chose the Apple TV, it comes up here and this mimics this, is what I'm getting at. And then I can go outside and relax and choose music, and it still cranks on the screen and through the HomePod. Now, I know what you're saying. I think what you're saying is that you don't need to have the TV involved. That's an intermediary. That's a step in between. And that might be true. I probably don't need... Because instead of choosing the Apple TV on here, on devices, I could choose the library, and then I'm literally seeing what's on my library. TISM, by the way, if you want to hear some cool Aussie techno garbage. TISM. Yeah, okay, so I guess what I'm understanding is that there's definitely a way to do this, and maybe the way I'm doing it right now works for this setup, but the way it'll work with the HomePod might not be such... It might be a different sort of way around. What I really want to have happen, I want to have the songs as they get played on my iTunes library, I want them to check off play counts and last played and whatnot. Now, that's because I store all my music locally. I don't use any cloud-based storage at all. It's all local. So I think this is going to work. Now, what I've also done is I've put all this on eBay, and I'll put a link in the description if you know anyone in Australia local to Culburra Beach that wants to come and pick this crap up. I've got it at $250, which I think is a decent price for a subwoofer and 4 Delta speakers from Wharfdale, plus a center speaker, plus the Pioneer receiver there. $250, make me an offer. I'll probably take $200, but $250, that'll bring the price of the HomePod down to a reasonable amount, and it'll also get rid of all this crap, which someone else might want. Crap, when I say the word crap, I mean crap I don't want. I mean, this is good.